Have you ever wondered what the insulation is like on your fiberglass fridge? We cut up ours to find out before installing a new drawer fridge. As you've seen before, I've modified a lot of the boat, updated it out the forward cabin area, and now we're going to get onto the saloon and galley, particularly the galley at the moment. This galley is now 20 years old. It's time for an update. We want to get away from the top loading fridge and add separate drawer, fridge and freezer. So I've entered the design into Rhino, and this is what we've come up with. The gas oven is going to become a microwave with a electric induction hob above it. The sinks are going to move to the aft end of the bench with large drawer storage underneath. The vitrifrigo fridges are going to be mounted at the forward end of the bench. I'm also going to add a set of hull windows to the saloon for some more natural light and let us see the palm trees swaying in the breeze. You've seen the design. Now I've got to build it. This weekend I'm going to work on removing the cupboards and start on the hull windows. This is our vitrifrigo fridge with its remote compressor unit. I've got it sitting under the table at the moment because once I start destroying and pulling apart this area, we won't have a fridge anymore. And this weekend, removing the cupboards, start on the hull window. Oh, I've made up my wooden insert for the window. You can see it sitting here, and I'm about to cut the hole to put the insert in so I can laminate over that and create the actual recess for the acrylic. I've done the same for the other side and I'm about to cut the hole for the recess. Whoa!
Yeah!
We have a hole!
Yes. Yeah, very good job.
God, look how thick it is.
Oh, yeah.
Really solid. Really solid. Look at that. That's why it's taken me so long to cut. I'm on the next stage of working on the galley. I've stripped everything out. The galley's now empty. All the cupboards on the port side have gone. All the cupboards on the starboard side have gone. I've cut out the hull and inserted my wooden insert, and I'm about ready to fiberglass. Alright, third layer of 2 layers of glass is just finished. Oh, it's hot. I'm actually laminating in 30 degrees here in Hong Kong, and it's pretty warm and I have to work quite fast. Okay, so that's done. Let it cure. I go do something else, get out of the smell. This is my grinding tan. I cover up the whole area, run the vacuum cleaner in there and grind. And then I've done that side, and that's basically just to grind this area nice so that I can pop that wood out now and then start looking at prepping it for the acrylic. If you're wondering how you get that wooden insert out, I'll show you. Hey, I got the dinghy parked on the outside. Okay, come out, the edge is okay, just the little traces of bits. They'll clean off a bit of sandpaper, and then I'll sand it up, touch up with a bit of gel coat fill, and then I'm going to actually urethane lacquer this section here, so it looks really nice. And just like that, the windows are in. And the new hull window's in. Looking cool. So now we've got 3 on the starboard side. This morning's going to be another dusty day as we're removing the galley, and I have to cut up this fiberglass fridge to get it out of the hatch. So that's today's job. In the meantime, Jan's covering everything that we don't want dusty. And it's out. The tool of the day, saber saw, and you can't beat the force of wedges. Okay. Everyone wonders what the insulation is like around big cavity gaps. The insulation is actually 40 mil inside a fiberglass box to the inner liner. You could always put more around if you wanted to make it colder. There's lots of cavities that could be, insulation could be added. Right? Or you do what I'm doing, rip it out, put in a modern unit, which is sitting here. Okay. Now, to get it out the door, I have to cut this up. That's the dusty, dirty bit. And then tidy all this area up, cut this unit off, cut all these frames off, because I'm going to put them in slightly different positions and I'll laminate them in nicely. That's what it looks like. I've cut it in half so I can get it out the door. Again, a few cavities that could actually have been filled with increased insulation. And the lid, you can see it has no insulation whatsoever. That's the other half. Again, behind there could have been quite a bit of insulation added. This is the starboard chain plate. You can see the laminates through here, the wood and then the fiberglass layers. They've done a good job of covering it with flow coat. There's no actual laminates up and over the whole thing. You can see the plywood. These are the fiberglass. It's about 10 millimeters thick each side. Well tabbed onto the boat, and a messy tabbing through the bottom. Port side, which is I've taken out the organ, you can see it's done quite a messy job. I'm going to improve all this laminating. I've taken off this bulkhead, was on the side. Lots of bog, covered by very messy laminating. I'll grind it back and do a nice job, and I'm actually going to put a bulkhead pretty much on center right out to the galley. Before I started doing anything here, I actually have a measurement from this point crossed to a mark right here. Can we actually see it? There we go. Alright, that measures 3.300 meters. I check that every time I do any work. Make sure that there's no compression or the boat's changing shape. And I'll continue to do that right through. Make sure that the boat's maintaining its width. The fiberglass up here is about 15 millimeters thick, and another 15 millimeters on the other side. Plywood in the middle. It comes down, laminated out to here, 150 from the. This is what takes all the loading, transfers the load to the hull, and as they come down here they've tapered the laminate out. The main laminate finishes here and then it's tapered out smaller. They've done the laminate in 3 sections, 3 times. I'm basically just tying it across so the wood is tied in. It was very messy laminate. I'm just happy that everything is that little bit stronger and neater. I've been framing up the galley, or putting in all the partitions for the units, the fridges and the stove, etc. So let's have a look at that. Each of these partitions is glassed in now, and I've rerun the plumbing so that it's tucked out neatly out of the way. Now I've got to do the shelves. It's getting there. This is the fridge unit. It's got a remote mounted motor and I've mounted it on the back of the fridge. So when we slide it in and out of the hole, the motor and everything comes out easy with it. I've just extend the wiring and I'll be able to get it out easy for servicing. Now it's going to go into this area here. Now let's try the fridge, see if I got everything right. Okay. Should have good ventilation all around it. Okay. Get it in over there. Oh, look at that, it fits. Still got the front unit to go in here yet. Yeah, nice clearance around the motor. Good. Airflow up through. Okay. I like it. Well, shows the 3D designing. I got my sizes right. Underneath, it's going to be a storage unit. Okay. Alright, now go get the freezer and set it up. How's that? Both units in. Doesn't look much at the moment. You've got to get all the fronts in and the galley top, hand base and that, but everything is fitting. See the microwave sitting in its position. Just temporarily at the moment. Got to gimbal it and got to buy the right size electric induction hob. This part, that's the sink size. Just setting it out, see what we've been shopping for sinks. Found one that size, I think it's going to work. We've got more bench space. Good bench space over this side. And down in here, it's going to be a good bit of storage. We're going to actually install drawers. And then storage pots and stuff underneath each one of these. That's my tool storage at the moment. I'll just give you a quick insight into behind doing jobs. This is what the boat looks like when you, and because you've got to move everything out of the way. And you've got to find somewhere for everything else. So, everything from vacuum cleaners, jigsaws, tools, everything. So, and you're making dust and noise. And it turns into a bit of a bomb site. Now, this afternoon's job, I'm going to do these. I've cut the formica ready for here. Going to do the bulkheads both ends, and that's one. It'll start looking better, and I need to get that on before I put the bench on. Just give a good finish. Now that the laminates are on the bulkheads, it's time to think about hull lining and galley cupboards. I start by making the galley cupboards without any veneer on them and pre-fit them in the boat. It's also time to fit the sink and taps. That way I can make sure the cupboard doors can open without interference. We chose a corian for the bench top with a slight marble appearance. To get the microwave and hob to gimbal properly, I built a plywood version of the supporting unit. Once I was happy with the pivot location, I took the plywood unit to our local machine shop and they built me an aluminium version. I'm not a fan of making drawers, but they do work very well on a boat. Almost at the end of the project. Do you remember what the galley looked like before? Wow, I just love the new changes. Under cupboard lighting, a new island bench, and it looks amazing. Jan loves the new galley, and I'm very happy with the finish. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and follow along next week as we update the rest of the boat.